In this video, we are going to see how to add BombBomb contacts to Mailchimp as subscribers. So let's say that you are using BombBomb as a video communication platform, and every time a contact is created here, then automatically this contact should be created as a subscriber in Mailchimp, which is your email marketing platform. Now, how can that be done? For this, you will have to set up some integration between the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be BombBomb and your action application would be Mailchimp. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of the software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you already have an account with us, simply sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user here. And here we have reached the all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. And here we have to name our workflow. So our objective is to add BombBomb contacts to Mailchimp as subscribers. So every time a contact is created in BombBomb, then automatically that contact should be added as a subscriber in Mailchimp. So I'm going to click on create over here. And here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of our trigger application. Now, in this integration, my trigger application would be BombBomb. Let's click on this. Now the trigger event, so it would be configure webhooks. So this will trigger on various events like new contact added, contact suppressed, or several other events. So I'm going to select this. Here we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect with BombBomb. Now we have to follow the following steps. First, we have to log into our BombBomb account. So I have already logged in. Then we have to navigate to the top right drop down to integrations. So let me take you to BombBomb account. Here we have to click on this profile icon, and here we can see integrations. Let's click on this. So as we reach here, as per the flow, we have to navigate to webhooks, and here we have to paste the webhook URL. So I'm going to copy this, go back to our BombBomb account, and here we have to look for webhooks. So here it is. So now here I'm going to paste this webhook URL that I've just copied and click on add webhook. So we can see that the webhook has been registered. Once this is done, go back to Pabbly Connect, and now what is it saying? See, we have received a API response. So I'm just going to recapture the webhook response over here. Now it is saying that do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So now I'm going to take you back to BombBomb. So, and what am I supposed to do here? I have to create a contact. So I'm going to take you to contacts, and here you can see all contacts. So we are going to add people. Now I'm going to add an individual over here. Let's say the first name is new 1214. Last name here is simply, and last name here is user. Now the email address, so it is new 1214@pabblytudes.com, right? And now I'm going to add it to my first list. So I've created various lists over here. You can create your own list. And now let's click on add contact. So here we can see that the contact has been added. Now I'm going to close this, taking you back to Pabbly Connect. Let's see if we have received the API response. Yes, we have received it. It is saying that the contact has been updated. Now once this contact has been updated, I'm going to now go to the action step. This time I'm again going to choose the same application BombBomb. Let's click on this. And here the action event would be to get contact. Let's click on this and click on connect. And I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection. So once we have done, so see here we have received the payload contact ID. So with this ID, I'm going to get the contact, and here I'm going to map this. How do I map? As I click on this, it is going to show me the previous step. So I'm going to click on this and select the contact ID. Now why I'm not writing this manually? Why? Because if I write this manually, it is only going to take this contact ID every time the workflow runs. It will never take the new ID into consideration. That is why mapping is important. I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as I do this, here we can see that we have received the API response. What all we have received? We have received the first name, then the last name, the email address. So we have received the information, and once we have received this, what do I want? I want this contact to be added as a new subscriber in Mailchimp. So I'm going to add another action step. This time the application would be Mailchimp. Let's click on this, and the action event here would be to add new member with custom fields. Let's click on this and click on connect. So here again Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Mailchimp account. I'm going to select add new connection, and now to set up this connection we need a token and a data center. How do we find it? So first we have to log into our Mailchimp account, and then we have to click on the profile picture, and then we have to go to extras and API keys. So I have already logged into my Mailchimp account, and now I'm going to go down, click on this icon, go to profile. So once we are here, we have to go to extras, then API keys. And here, as I scroll down, now here I'm going to create a key. So let's click on this. It is saying that your new API key is ready to use. So this key has been just created. I'm going to copy this and go back to Pabbly Connect. And here I'm going to paste this. So this is our token. And now the data center. So data center is basically this number that appears as a subdomain in your Mailchimp account. So taking you back to Mailchimp account. So this US6 is our subdomain. So taking you back to Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to write US6. And now let's click on save. So once this is done, so it seems that yes, Pabbly Connect is now connected with Mailchimp, and now we have to map this information. So here you can see choose audience list, email address, tag, select the status of the subscriber, etc. So this is the information that we have to map. So the audience list has already been chosen. Right now the email address. So I'm going to map this information in the same way like we had done earlier. So I'm going to go to step 2, and here this is the email address. And then we need the tag. So if you wish to provide a tag, you can do that, or else first name. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 2. This is the first name. Then we need the last name. Again, I'm going to go to step 2, and as I take you down, so this is the last name. And now the mobile number. So if we have the mobile number, we can fill this. Right now, I'm just going to leave this blank. Let's click on save and send test request. And here we can see that we have received the API response, which basically means that now this particular user should be created as a subscriber in Mailchimp. Taking you back to Mailchimp, let's go to our audience, and here I'm going to go to all contacts. So here we can see new 1214. This particular user has been created. This is the first name, the last name, mobile number is empty. If you wish to provide a tag, you could have done that. And then we have the email marketing, and this basically says that it is a subscriber now, which means that this integration process is a success. But we also need to check this in real time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to BombBomb, and I'm going to create another contact over here. So here I'm going to go to all contacts, add people. Again, I'm going to go to add individual. Let's say the first name this time is test123, and the last name here is new123, and then the email address is testnew123@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to add it to the my first list. Let's click on add contact. So here we can see that the contact has been added, and as soon as this contact has been added, what should happen? Automatically this should be added as a subscriber to Mailchimp. Taking you to Mailchimp, I'm going to refresh this page quickly, and here you can see testnew123@pabblytudes.com has been subscribed in Mailchimp. So this basically means that our integration process is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was BombBomb, where our event was configure webhooks. Once this was done, then again our action application was BombBomb, and this time the event was to get contact so that we can have the details. And finally, it was Mailchimp, where the event was add new member with custom fields. I hope this is very much clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the description box of this video. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any particular integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.